You have dark spots on your butt, you have rashes on your butt, the tiny, tiny little dots, and you want to know how to treat it. Because I've also had that kind of issues before and I was able to treat it. And now I want to be able to teach you guys how you could treat the hyperpigmentation on your butt, the small, small rashes, and also the dark spots. So stay to the end of the video so that we could learn together. You guys, I noticed that my boss, sometimes it's good for you to take a mirror and look at your back. Your back will be in a mess. You will not even know. So I think I was passing by the mirror. I was passing by the mirror and I just looked at the mirror and I saw the back of my butt. I said, my butt look 5 shades darker than my skin tone. Then that middle, that middle was, dead, black. And I was like, oh my God. I got insecure. There's no need of you being scared of telling your partner to off the light or your husband because of you have some hyperpigmentations in some areas. Imagine doing a sexual act and then that place is not looking all put together. It might turn off your partner. So we are trying to do this to boost our own self-esteem and also our significant others. Okay? So that is also a plus. So knowing how to tackle hyperpigmentation at your butt area is going to be an immune booster, a self-confidence booster. So you guys, ever since I was able to target my hyperpigmentation in my butt area, I can even wear a bikini. Most of you can't even wear a bikini to come outside. You'll be scared, you'll be shy because of what you have on your body. But it's always good for us to make sure that our skin, both inside where people are not seeing, is neat enough. Because some people will be like, who is seeing that place? Or your significant other will see it. Your future husband will see it. So, if not for anything, at least do it for him or do it for yourself. Okay? So, if somebody is chopping food, is chopping neat and correct food. Don't try to say, oh, it's only my face I'll take care of. Nobody's seeing the other part of the body. That is a very wrong mentality. Even to my, like inside my body, is even more neater than where you people see. I take my time to take care of those places. I'm going to be sharing with you guys tips of how to keep your butt area neat. So if at all you have pigmentation on your butt looks like this, you are even shy. You're always offing the light and everything because of your butt doesn't look good enough. Your butt doesn't look good enough. Calm down. At the end of this video, you're going to know how to take your butt from this to this. Yes, this is Mel's Beauty. Please subscribe and please follow me on TikTok as Mel's Beauty, on Instagram as Skin as Mel, and on Facebook at Mel's Beauty. Thank you so much. That is the only way you can show me that you appreciate me. And yeah, thank you. And I'm giving you guys what I have used on my skin. So without wasting much time, some people's butt looks like this. Now let's talk about the major causes of your butt looking like this. The first reason why many women butt looks like that, especially that inner part and then that bottom part, that darkness, that hyperpigmentation, that two-tone colored. So the major cause of that two-tone color, where inside your nyash go be black, the rest go come get light skin. The major cause is the pad. The choice of pad that you use would affect that area. When we wear pad, and then we wear it for a period of time, a long period of time. Some of us we don't even change our pad every 6 7 hours. Some of us we use one pad one day throughout. All those kind of things can actually affect your butt in making your butt get darker over time. So the kind of pad you use, that is what is causing that your butt darkness. That is why that middle they black. We don't do anything, no, but the kind of pad you are using. So let's say you recently you checked your back, your butt, and you are noticing that it is more darker than usual. It is the pad you are using. It is the pad you are using. There's a rumor that a particular pad, I won't call the name, a particular pad causes that. And when I posted it on my TikTok, a comment section, they had over 200 likes. A particular pad causes that. She said, almost she had to switch to another one. Oh. So pad causes darkness around your butt. So make sure you are using a breathable pad, not a pad that just clogs up all the liquid and even irritates you the more. Pad that has mint, there's some pad that has mint. So people's skin are sensitive to that because of those mint feeling, peppery sensation. it starts to make their skin react. Before you know it, one pimple is coming. From pimples, it changes to dark spots. Then you get something like this on your butt. That is one reason why most people have a darker butt. Number two, why people have a darker butt is negligence. So people completely ignore that part of their body. It's not even part of their body at all. Rah, 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 rah. It not concern them. So people they neglect their butt like it's not even part of their body. If they're rubbing cream, it's only their legs and their hand. Oh, Google. That is the only place they apply lotions on. Their butt is not concern anybody. How it looks like doesn't concern anybody. You guys, I went for a test, a cervical cancer test. When I opened my legs, the lady was like, oh wow, your stuff is nice. It looks good. I was blushing. Another cause of darker butt is what we call friction hypermelanosis. So this can occur as a result of you sitting down at a place for too long. So it actually causes your butt to get darker than normal. By the time we know the causes of hyperpigmentation on the butt, we can then try to go to the prevention, because after trying to cure this dark spot and then you go back to doing the same thing, my dear, the hyperpigmentation is going to come back worse. So that is why I'm taking my time to explain the causes of a darker butt, so that when we get our results, we'll be able to maintain it. It is normal though for us to have a darker butt, because our body produces melanocytes in different ways. So the way your body will produce melanocytes, might be different from the way my body will produce melanocytes. It is completely normal to have a bit or few shades darker than your normal skin tone. It can be corrected. It can be corrected. You can actually make your butt blend a bit, at least close to your normal tone. It might not be exact, but it is possible for you to make your butt to blend with your skin. Trust me, it is possible. And by the end of this video, you would know. Sitting down too long on a bus, sitting down too long with tight jeans, and sometimes the kind of clothing you wear actually causes a darker butt than usual. So sitting down too long, friction, that is one of the major causes of hyperpigmentation on even our dark thighs and also on our butt area. That causes of this kind of butt is what we call folliculitis. So this is when all those, those tiny, tiny, tiny bumps that normally grow, especially on our butt. So this is the inflammation of our hair follicles, which causes pimple-like bumps. So you're going to be getting bumps in that area. The next causes of dark butt is KP. So this is due to when you have tiny, tiny bumps due to what we call keratin. Your middle of your butt looks like this because you have those tiny, tiny, tiny bumps. It's called keratosis pilaris, and it can be easily solved. Then the next one is also fungal infection. Fungal infection. So that is when you need to go and run a test to know what is exactly wrong with you, and you'll be prescribed with fungal treatment. Even in my video, there's some fungal treatment I'm going to tell you to use. So it is called fungal intertrigo. This is when there is an overgrowth of the fungi in your skin folds. So it also occurs in the buttocks and the breast areas as well. So then you need to get on antifungal cream. Then the last one, adult diaper dermatitis. Do you guys know that there's adult diaper dermatitis? These are just names so that you know what is wrong with you. You think you have this small small patch, pop, 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 you have this nash for nyash, you have small small bump on your butt, pump, 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 pump. You don't know what it is. It is called adult diaper dermatitis. Long exposure of your butt in either urine or stool. And guess what? When we are menstruating, that place is going to be moist for 4 5 days. That's how many hours. So that is why most times those things occur majorly in females because of the pad. That is why it's good to choose a good pad that is absorbent and knows how to absorb your flow properly. If not that you also have every flow and you don't use tampons, you use pad, make sure that you're changing your pad frequently, because the more you use that pad, the more you're going to have adult rash. You're going to have adult rashes, pump, 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 pump on your butt, and you are the cause. So prolonged skin exposure to either your stool, your urine, your period, that is what causes the redness, it causes the blisters, causes the darkness in between your butt. So how can we solve this thing? Very simple, very easy. The first thing I always say, exfoliate your skin. Now there are different forms of exfoliation. It's easier to go in with lactic acid. Any lactic acid serums you can find, any lactic acid Anything that contains lactic acid you can find. It could also be found in your body lotion, amoleweight lotion, or amalatin lotion. If you have any lactic acid, but this is the cheapest alternative, you get your lactic acid serum, you apply on your hands. When you apply the lactic serum on your hand, you can use this every day because it's very gentle. You can exfoliate very gently with this. Then you apply your Vaseline on top of it. It is very simple. You apply your lactic acid serum, a drop on your hand, you open your Vaseline, you mix them together, apply on your butt every day. So you can be every morning or you can be every night. So I think it's every night because if you know you are going to work and you're going to sit down on that same bus, you just apply Vaseline in the morning. Then in the night, you can apply these two combo. The second form of exfoliation, this is going to be a bit harsher, is glycolic acid. This is the ordinary glycolic acid. There are different forms of glycolic acid. There is Revox, there is the ordinary, there is Pixel, and there is also your sugar scrub. Sugar scrub contains glycolic acid as well. So if you cannot afford any of this, it is fine. Make sure you are using a sugar scrub. Here's I advise my clients. You can even make your own sugar scrub. Just add turmeric, add body wash, and you are fine. Add turmeric, add your body wash, and you are fine. You've made your own sugar scrub. This is an alpha arbutin sugar scrub. You know, alpha arbutin is also very good, especially when you want to start treating those dark spots. You need to then go into skin lightening agents. Alpha arbutin is very good. Azelaic acid is very good as well. Glutathione, if you have a body wash that has glutathione, even retinol, if you have a body wash that has retinol, like only retinol wash. Benzoyl peroxide too is actually very good to help those bumps and those hair follicles and those rashes as well. Then you are good to go. Then let's go to the antifungal creams you need to get. So antifungal creams you need to get, you can lay your hands on any good antifungal cream. Make sure they have what we call ketoconazole. So ketoconazole is what is going to kill the fungi causing those bombs, because many of those are infection. Many of those are also fungal infection. So this is Ketowea. So Ketowea contains 2% ketoconazole. So this is Riperidine A. So it has 4 different actives in it. This has clotrimazole, this has beclomethazole, this has gentamicin. So this is very, very powerful. This is called the Riperidine. Then this is Philobat. This Philobat is like antifungal, antibacterial, and also anti-inflammatory as well. So this contains ketoconazole, this contains clotrimazole, this contains betamethasone. This one is another fungal infection triple cream. This contains ketoconazole, clobetasol, and nomycin. So this is the skin ice cream. Then we also have tinidil as well. Tinidil also contains ketoconazole and all those things that will help to target your butt acne. The thing is that make sure you are using a fungi tube along with it. And if you want something stronger, you can see a pharmacist. You can also run a test. If symptoms persist after using this medication I give to you and your symptoms still persist, I am sure that it will not, because I've made research and I've had this as well. I'm giving you my own tip. But if the symptoms still persist, then you need to take a test. It could be something sexual transmitted, and your doctors will be in the best position to prescribe what you could use. So how you can use this fungi creams is very easy. If you are going out in the morning, you apply this. You apply this and also apply your Vaseline on top. So what the Vaseline is going to do is that it's going to help to seal off everything happening on it. Okay, you apply this in the morning, you apply your Vaseline on top, you apply your lactic acid serum, you apply your Vaseline on top. So if you want to use both antifungal cream and your lactic acid serum and or glycolic in one routine, you can't pack everything on your skin like that. If you're using glycolic acid, you will not use lactic acid. And if you're using glycolic acid, you will not use sugar scrub. So if you want to use your sugar scrub should be used twice a week or 3 times a week. Make sure you are scrubbing in and out of that your butt. You take your sponge, you scrub in, you take your sponge, you scrub out, in and out. When you finish bathing in the morning, you apply your antifungal cream and you step out. Antifungal cream alongside with your Vaseline. When you come back in the night, 4 times a week or 3 times a week, you can apply your lactic acid plus your Vaseline. Do you understand? So I'm going to put it up here so you people understand what I'm saying. So sometimes you just don't apply anything, just apply your Vaseline in and out and apply your body cream. Let your body cream be touching inside that your nyash. Not only your face, let all your body cream be touching inside your nyash. You know that I even use my serums on my buttocks. Yes, I use my serums on my butt. So let your body cream be touching that your nyash. Let your sponge be going there, and it will become clearer in no time. Before you know it will blend with your other body. Trust me, it's going to blend. Another thing you can also add into your bath routine is using a vitamin C oil or turmeric oil or a skin brightening oil. Yes, so make sure that you are using your skin brightening oil on those places, or even your vitamin C serum. You can get a cheap vitamin C serum. Like me, I have a cheap vitamin C serum I bought for 3,000. I use for my butt area. Maybe the one I'm using on my face is a bit expensive because vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's not all about treating something, it's about maintaining result and making sure that it doesn't come back again. So how can you make sure that this dark spot doesn't come back again? Make sure that your cream is getting to your butt. Make sure you're applying a vitamin C serum, a vitamin E oil, a vitamin C oil, a turmeric oil, anything that is brightening, like I'm maintaining the result for a long time, and you'll be good to go. And that black box will never appear again. Thank you guys for watching this. Please like and please subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. And if you've had experiences of this before, let us know how you were able to cure yours and let us know which one worked for you so we can also learn. I remain Mel's Beauty, Mel Choco. Thank you.